Amy's back showing him. She's been showing him. Right, wait, I say morning. It's morning if you're live. If you're doing it on a replay, it could be any time of day or night, couldn't it? So the good news is, everybody, we're actually going to start laying down today. The bad news is there isn't any. That's all right, isn't it? So I'm going to do it. What have I not done? I feel like there's something I've not done. Press record. That's all we need to do. So lie down, everybody. Get comfortable. And I will let you know what's going to happen. Mine just looks really weird. So somebody did ask earlier, so anyone that's sort of a bit new to this, if you're on live, can other people see you? If your video is on and other people have it on gallery view, then yes, they can. On the recording, nobody sees anybody except me. So just rest assured that your bum or your something else isn't going to be on the recording for all of Sundry to see everybody. So come into a comfortable position. So either knees bent or feet flat. If your back doesn't feel right, have the knees bent. And then either just rest your hands on your abdomen or have them down by your side, away from your shoulders. Away from your shoulders, away from your body. So shoulders down. And then just take some deep breaths. And as you breathe out, really, really let go. So let go of the morning, let go of the day. Let go of the shoulders, let go of tension in your face. And just do that 2 or 3 times. And then when you're ready, breathing naturally and just taking a few moments to check in with yourself and how you feel within your body, so any tension or discomfort. Noticing where you may be holding on, where you can let go. So again, the face, the shoulders, the lower back. So often we're holding on the lower back. Hands, fingers, feet. But it's just being aware of how you feel, not trying to change it. How you feel within your mind. Do you have a busy mind? How you feel within your emotion. And just accepting that that is how you feel at this present moment, not trying to change it, just have that awareness. And with that awareness, always doing what is right for yourself, your body, and making sure that everything you do is comfortable and not strained. So finding that balance for you. What does that look like for you? And then just focusing on your breath, breathing naturally. Noticing the rise and fall of your chest and abdomen. Being aware of a soft, cool in-breath and a warm, hissing out-breath. And then just gently deepen your breath and really feel that softness as you breathe in. So soft and light as you breathe in. And as you breathe out, really let go, sink to the floor, and again, just feel that release. And if your knees are bent, just straighten your legs out on the floor in front. With your next breath in, stretch your arms up, reach up to the ceiling. As you breathe out, bring your arms down by your head, and then breathe naturally. Push your heels away from you as much as you can. Lift through the rib cage, stretch to your fingertips. Don't hold your breath, don't overstretch. Point your toes. And then completely relax. So just notice your body shorten as you relax. And then lift your arms, bring your knees into your chest. So either hands over knees, shins or back of the thighs. And then just rock from side to side or circle your knees around. And then ease into your hips. So rotate your knees apart together 2 or 3 times in each direction. And then when you're ready, bring your knees to the center, take a deep breath in, and then breathe out, curl up. So head to knees, knees towards you, just gently stretching through your spine. And then relax your head back down. Bring your feet back down, just relax your arms by your side. So we're going to do single leg lifts. So if it's comfortable, straighten both legs out on the floor. We're going to do right leg first. If your lower back doesn't like it, keep the left knee bent, okay? So stay relaxed in the shoulders. You breathe in with the right leg up, and then breathe out, come down to the floor, but not quite all the way. You're going to breathe in as you lift, breathe out as you lower. We're going to do 5 of those. You breathe in, lift, breathe out, lower, not too fast, don't rush. On the 5th one, keep your leg up. And then either hold the back of the calf or the thigh, and come in enough to stretch the back of the thigh. If it's really uncomfortable, the back of your knee, bend the knee slightly, or just ease off with that stretch. And then push your heel up towards the ceiling. Point your toes. And then circle your ankle one way and the other. Relax your ankle, take a deep breath in, and as you breathe out, lift from your chest and just come up towards that leg. So keep the chin up slightly, don't tuck it in too far, but lift from the chest, draw your navel to your spine. And then relax your head back down. So if that left knee is bent, now straighten the left leg and place your right foot on top of your left thigh. So your knees up towards the ceiling. Take your right arm out in line with your shoulder. So palm up or down doesn't matter. You look down that arm if that is okay for your neck. And then with your left hand, you bring that right knee over to the left, as far as you can without the right shoulder lifting off the floor. So if your arm is really uncomfortable, it comes closer to your body. Take deep breath. So every time you breathe out, really let go of the thighs, the lower back. Soften your face. If you prefer, put the right foot on the floor. And just take a few breaths. Just try to release into it. Okay, then gently come back to the center. Bring that right knee in towards you, and then when you're ready, just curl up and bring your head to that knee. And then relax your head back down. So either straighten that right leg out, or if you prefer, bend the knee. Relax the arms down. So left leg, we're going to breathe in, lift, and then breathe out lower, but not quite all the way to the floor. So again, 5 times, staying soft in the shoulders, keep the upper body soft as you lift the leg. Breathe in, lift, breathe out lower. And then again, staying up on the last one. Either hold the back of the thigh or the calf. So feel that stretch, don't overstretch. So as you breathe in, take the breath away, you feel the tension. So direct your focus and your breath there. And as you breathe out, try to let go. Noticing if one side feels tighter. And then your heel up towards the ceiling. Point your toes. Circle your ankle one way and the other. And then relax your ankle. Take a deep breath in. Breathing out, lift from the chest, navel to spine. Just come up towards that leg, just to wherever you can. Hold it for a few breaths. And then relax your head back down. So if you bend the right knee, straighten it out. Left foot goes on top of the right thigh. Left arm in line with your shoulder. If it's okay for your neck, you look left. And then with your right hand, you bring that knee over to the right. As far as you can, keeping that left shoulder down. So don't force it down. Find a comfortable position. Deep breath. Just noticing where you're holding on to tension and where you can let go with the out breath. So chest is soft. Let go in the lower back, that hip. Again, checking with your jaw, your brow. Just find the right position for you. And then gently back to the center. Bring that left knee in, curl up, bring your head to that knee. And then relax your head back down. Just bring both knees into your chest, ease into your back. So rock from side to side or circle the knees. And then slot your hands underneath your buttocks. Your palms are down towards the floor. You're going to do double leg raises if you're happy with that. If that doesn't feel good in your back, you're going to do single leg raises. So you take both legs up in the air, take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, come down towards the floor, but again, not all the way. Breathe in as you slowly lift your legs back up so the hips stay down. So we're going to breathe out as you come down towards the floor. Breathe in as you come back up. You aim for 10, you do not have to do 10. So if it doesn't feel good in your lower back, you can bend the knees, not bring your legs down quite so far, or do one leg at a time. So nice and controlled all of the time. Don't swing the legs. You're not using momentum to lift the legs back up. You breathe out, coming down, and then you breathe in as you lift back up. So all the time the lower back's down, the pelvis is down as well. And then when you have finished, you bring your knees into your chest. What are we on? I think I'm on 9. Do you reckon we're on 9? We'll call that it. So that's 10. So knees into the chest and then ease into your back. And then bring your feet to the floor with bent knees. Bring the soles of your feet together. Let your knees drop out to the side. Just tuck the tailbone under. Either have your arms down by your side, the palms are down, or if it's comfortable, take your arms up and over your head. And then breathing naturally, press down into your feet, lift up with your hips, and then just ease the knees apart. You contract in the buttocks. That's where you're hanging on to that 50-pound note in your bum cheeks, everybody, on a windy day. Don't anyone have that. I think years ago, it used to be a 10-pound note. So then slowly lower yourself back down, one vertebra at a time. Relax the arms, and again, just let the knees drop out. And then turn onto one side. Come into child's pose. So you're going to bring the big toes together, your knees apart. So knees apart gives you more space to come forward. Either your head to the floor and your hands to your feet. If the thighs are tight, that doesn't feel good. Grab yourself a cushion or something to rest your head onto, and then just bring your forehead down onto a support in front. If you want to have the forearms down, you can. So again, whatever's comfortable, taking some deep breaths. And then really relaxing the shoulders and the back as you breathe out. And then bring your arms around in front. So your shoulder width, keep your chin tucked in, so head off the floor. And then walk your fingers forward, push your hips back, really lengthen. And then relax your arms, relax your head back down. Take your arms around behind you, so clasp your fingers together, extend the arms. You draw the shoulders back and squeeze your shoulder blades together. Lift your arms to wherever feels comfortable. If you feel that you're squashing the back of your neck, move your forehead further forward. And then release, let your arms relax back down. And then come up onto your hands and knees. So into your tabletop position. So knees hip to shoulder width, hands shoulder width, slight bend in the elbows. We're never locking the elbows and pushing the elbow joint forward. And then you gently grip the mat or the floor or the carpet or the dog or whatever it is you're using. So when you use your fingertips, it takes all the weight out of your wrist. So a couple of calf stretches. You're going to breathe in, tuck the tailbone in, push through your shoulder blades, chin in. Breathe out, gently back down, dropping your back, head up, tailbone up. And again, breathe in, tuck in, so push through your shoulder blades, chin in. Breathe out, gently back down, tailbone lift. Breathe naturally, bring your back so it's flat. Take your hands forward so your arms are straight. Push your hips to the ceiling, release your chest down towards the floor. It is coming down to wherever is comfortable. If it's more comfortable, let's say that. If it's more comfortable, bring your forehead to the floor instead of your chin. You're pushing your hip bones up towards the ceiling. Okay, then coming forward into a sphinx. So forearms down, chest comes up, your hips come down. Edge your feet in slightly. So elbows under the shoulders, hands in line with your elbows. Make sure you're not collapsing into your shoulders. So you push into your forearms, lift your chest. Chin in a little bit, so you're looking towards the fingers and not forwards, so you're not squashing the neck. So all the time, gently pushing down, lifting the chest, gently stretching your abdominals and strengthening your lower back. So here, if your back hurts, contract the buttocks, but if not, soften them if you can. You can let go of the £50 note. I can't talk today. Let go of the £50 note if you'd like to. Okay, now draw your navel to your spine. Lift your hips, come up to your hands and knees, arch your back up. Sit back to your heels. Walk your fingers forward, push the hips back. And then again, relax your arms, release back into child's pose. And then some nice deep breaths. So really releasing into your upper body. As you breathe out, and I'm open another window. Can we just embrace the summer? It's been too hot to embrace summer, but I'm sort of here for it today. Really? Right. Have a little drink. Is my tripod here? Can you still see? Right. What about the mess of putting the prawns? Right, back to your hands and knees. We're going to do a tiger. So for anyone that used to do yoga with me, and Brambles, my cat, used to appear quite often. She is still around. She's 19 now, everybody. So, right, back to your hands and knees. Elbows soft, grip your fingertips. So what we're going to do is cross your right foot over your left ankle. Then with opposite hand to foot. So your left hand takes hold of your right foot. You lift your knee, drop your back. You try and take your heel away. You're going to extend that arm back, toes towards the ceiling, and then point your right hip down towards the floor. The right elbow soft, you're gripping the floor. You're breathing at all times. It means you're looking down and not forwards. And then gently release back to your hands and knees. Breathing naturally, arch your back up, tuck your chin in. Then bring your back so it's flat. So left foot goes over the right ankle. Right hand comes back to hold that foot. So your opposite hand to foot. You lift the knee, drop the back. Extend the arm. So heel goes away. Toes towards the ceiling. But then try and point that left hip to the floor. So we're not coming up and out to the side. So don't lock that left elbow. Remember to use the fingertips. And then release back down. Sit back to your heels. Walk your fingers forward, push the hips back. Relax your arm. Ease into your wrist. So just roll them around a few times. And then we're going to come back to hands and knees for a downward dog, everybody. The same thing again, fingers wide. Really use your fingertips. Bring your toes to the floor. We're going to keep the knees bent, first of all. So to breathe in, lift the hips up. And as you breathe out, just take your chest towards your thighs. Tuck your chin in. Then take a deep breath in, and as you breathe out, straighten the legs, just roll the heels down as much as you can. Doesn't matter where they are. If they're halfway up, the wall. Doesn't matter if they're touching the floor, that's fine. You're not forcing them down. If you want to come down, come into child's pose. If you're tight in the calves and ankles, you bend one knee, the opposite heel comes down for breath or two, and then to the side. So hold it if you're happy to, come up and down as you need to, okay? So then just try and ease both heels down, just to wherever they go. Push your hips to the ceiling as you do, take your chest towards your thighs. Think of trying to put your shoulder blades in your waistband. And then, if you're happy to, what we're going to do is going to bring the right knee, the left elbow, and then we're going to stick our leg in the air, everyone. So to breathe in, come forward, right knee to left elbow, and then breathe out, leg up in the air. So to breathe in, come forward, knee to elbow 3 times. Breathe out, leg up. Obviously, you don't have to do this. You can sit and have a cup of tea and watch. On the last one, leg up. Then you're going to bend the knee. Look under your right arm, and then think of trying to take that right knee and hip to face the ceiling. I'm a bit near the wall. And straighten your leg and point your toes. Well, breathe in. And then carefully back around. So bring that right foot down. Readjust. We go left knee to right ankle. So breathe in, come forward, knee to ankle. Breathe out, leg in the air. You don't have to do the leg if you don't want to. You don't have to do anything if you don't want to. So breathe in forward. Breathe out, leg up. One more. So keep the leg up. And the third one, use the fingertip. Bend the knee. Look under the left arm. Think of trying to take the knee and the hip to face the ceiling. Straighten the leg, point the toes, breathe. And then back around to the center. And then from there, put the feet forward and the hands back. And then relax down over your leg. Ease into your wrist, roll them around. Try and tuck the chin in so your head is dangling down nice and loose. If you feel dizzy, lift your head or come up. Hold your elbows and then pull on your arms to lengthen your spine. Keep a micro bend in your knees. And then moving from your hips, not just your arms, come across so your left elbow is in front of your right leg. And then over to the other side. And then to the center. Unfold your arms. Bend your knees, drop your hips. You lift your chest, lift your head so we don't get a head rush. You're going to use your legs, not your back. Press into your feet, lift from your hips. You're going to breathe in, reach forward and all the way up. Breathe out, bring your arms down. We're up. Roll your shoulders. And the other way. Oh, that feels better, doesn't it? Shake your leg. Sort your clothes up, have a drink. Cheers to whatever day I did too. This is my Take That cup. So did go and see Take That earlier in the year, everybody. Right. We're going to do the wood chopper. So the wood chopper does involve leaning backwards, but don't lean backwards if it doesn't feel good for your back, everybody. After that, you're going to have your feet slightly wider than your shoulders. Very slightly turn the toes out, but not all the way out to the side. Just under 45 degrees, I'd say. Bend things a little bit, stand tall, bring your palms together. So if you're lost with the breathing, just breathe at some point. Don't worry about it too much. You're going to breathe in, take the arms up. Bend the elbows, breathe out, bend the knees and lean back. Use the abdominal. Breathe in as you lift. Breathe out, fold forward, your arms go through your legs. You breathe in, you do a little squat and then lift your chest and your arms, press into your heels. Breathe out, lift up. Take a deep breath in as you lengthen. Breathe out, bend the knees, drop the arms, lean back, only if you wish. Breathe in as you lift. Breathe out. So you lengthen the spine forward, arms to the legs. Breathe in, little squat, lift the chest, press into your heels. Breathe out, lift up. Breathe in as you lengthen. Breathe out, drop the arms, bend the knees, lean back. So one more, we're going to breathe in, length. Breathe out, lengthen, go forward. Arms to the legs. Breathe in a little spot. We're just going to stay here and bring the hands in towards the chest. Push into your heels. Breathe in over the body. Breathe out, push back up. Breathe in, lift. Breathe out, drop the arms, bend the knees, lean back. We're not going to fold forward this time. Just breathe in as you lift. And then breathe out, bring your hands back down. Then turn your feet forward. Hands to your hips. Bend your knees, tuck the tailbone and just fold a little bit just to ease through your back. And then come up and have a jig, everybody. Right, we're going to do warrior number 1. So if you're on a mat, come to the front of your mats. So feet hip to shoulder width. Spread the toes of your right foot as much as you possibly can. Step your left foot back to it every. So if you only want to do a little one, don't step back too far. You just kind of stay there, but go back if you'd like to. Hands to your hips. Ease your left heel back as much as you can. You take your left heel back, it helps you to square the hips. You bend your right knee, your knees over your ankle, either edge forward so it stays above, or come up there. Right, so we're going to try and bring the right hip back and the left hip forward. Tuck the tailbone under, hands to your hips and just draw the shoulders back and squeeze the shoulder blades together. You're pushing down into your left foot to stay grounded. You can just keep your hands there or breathe in as you lift. Breathe out, drop your shoulders, keep the arms where they are. And if it's comfortable, you lean back just a little bit and look towards your hand. So making sure that as you've done that, you kind of straighten that right leg. So keeping the hands apart to help keep the shoulders down. Push into your left foot, relax your face, breathe. From the hips, we're going to lengthen the spine and come forward halfway. Tuck your chin in, look to your right foot. Try and keep the arms up, the shoulders back. Then you take your arms down, bring them around behind you, interlock your thumbs, draw the shoulders back and squeeze the shoulder blades together. Take a deep breath in, and as you breathe out, try and come forward to bring your chest to your thigh, arms up behind you. Really push into that left foot. If you feel wobbly, bring the hands down. The deep breath, really release with your out breath. Then rest your hands on your lower back. Bring them around in front, either side of your right foot. If you want to put blocks down for your hands, you can. So lift your chest and come up onto your fingertips and lengthen your spine. Take a deep breath in and then breathe out. Straighten your right leg as much as you can. But as you do, you contract the front of your thigh, which then supports the back of your knee. You'll lengthen the spine, pushing the top of your head across the room, pushing back into your left foot. And you bend the right knee, push into both feet. Breathe in as you lift yourself all the way back up. Breathe out, bring your arms down. Step your left foot in. Roll your shoulders. And the other way. So again, checking your feet are hip to shoulder width. Spread the toes of your left foot. The right foot back to wherever you would like to. Hands to your hips. Ease that right heel back. Try and bring your right hip forward and your left hip back. Bend that left knee, so knee above your ankle. Chest up, tailbone under. Draw the elbows and shoulders back, but don't kind of lean back as you go. Keep the chin in. Just stay there a little bit first. And if that's what you want to do, stay there. If you're happy to take your arms up, breathe in as you lift up, lengthen the spine. Breathe out, drop the shoulders, sink into your hips. Push into the outside edge of that right foot. And if it's comfortable, you lean back and look towards your hand. But guess what? Don't grimace. Relax your jaw, everybody. Breathe, navel to spine. So really release as you breathe out. So we come forward from the hips, we lengthen, we just come halfway, tuck the chin in, look to your foot, arms up, shoulders back. And then you bring your arms down, around behind you, interlock your thumbs, draw the shoulders back, squeeze your shoulder blades together, keep pushing into that right foot. Deep breath in, breathe out, come forward, chest towards the thigh, chin in, arms up, shoulders back, or bring the hands down. Really push back to that right foot to stay grounded. And then relax the hands to your lower back. Bring them round in front, either side of your foot, or onto blocks or support if you'd like to. You lift your chest, come onto your fingertips, chin stays tucked in. Deep breath in, breathe out. You straighten that leg as much as you can. To support the back of the knee, contract that thigh. So lift the kneecap a little bit. Lengthen your spine. So think from the hips, the top of your head, you're lengthening across the root. You are breathing, everybody. And then you bend that left knee, push into both feet. Breathe in, lift yourself all the way back. Breathe out, bring your arms down. And then step forward and shake it all about. Have another drink. Get your dry in here. Everybody, keep the fluids up. So go to bed on a dark wing. That's my tip for lunch. It's right. We're going to do a little forward fold. If you can, you're going to bring your arms around behind you and your palms, you can see that, and your palms together. If not, you're just going to hold your elbows on your wrist. Entirely up for you. So feet apart, toes forward, weight to the outside edges of your feet. So that raises your arches and helps to strengthen your feet and your ankles. Take your arms back to whatever position you're coming into. Draw the elbows and shoulders back. You breathe in, lift from the hips. Breathe out, lengthen your spine. So forward before down. So make the spine long, that elastic band. Come all the way down. Tuck your chin in. Draw the shoulders back. So as you breathe in, lengthen your spine, keep stretching that elastic band. And as you breathe out, try to release and let go. So lengthening, breathing in, trying to let go, breathing out. Still making sure the weight's on the outside edges of your feet. So if we can, we're going to come up the same way as we come down, but if you prefer, come into the squat first and then come up. So push into your heels, lengthen from the hips, and breathe in, reach forward and all the way back up. And then breathe out, release your arms, roll your shoulders. And the other way. And then if you want to just roll the wrists as well, do a bit of that. Maybe they want a little stretch. Step in, shake a leg, or just stretch the wrist. So what you're going to do is, you're going to place the front of your hands together. So you push them together. We're going to keep that contact, but imagine you're trying to pull them apart. So you push them together, but pull them apart without actually pulling them apart. So we stretch this way, because we've done a lot of that way, everybody. And then just give them a roll. Look at the state of me. Sorry for the close-up. I haven't attempted this myself for a while, but we're going to have a little go at the eagle for our balance today, everybody. So what you're going to aim to do is, don't do anything yet, I'll just demonstrate. Just quickly. You're going to cross your leg over, and if you can, put your foot behind your ankle. If it doesn't go, don't worry about it, okay? You're also going to try and wrap your arms around like so. If they don't go, don't worry about it, right? So we'll go on the left foot first. So when you balance, you're trying to get your weight evenly spread on the sole of your foot, on the ball of your foot under your big toe. Same again under your little toe and the centre of your heel. So we're kind of all over the show on one leg. When you find those 3 points, that is where you're most steady. If you're on squidgy mats, I advise a firmer surface underneath your foot. So left foot, you're going to spread the toes. You're going to bend the knee. So we're going to cross the right leg. So first of all, take your arm down. And push your right arm under your left as far as you can. Bend your elbows and just see if you can get hold of your hand. If not, do what you like. Now, you're going to focus on something in front of you. Bend your left knee, don't rock. And when you feel ready, just sit down a little bit and cross the right leg over. If you can put the foot behind, it just means it's not wafting. So you can stay there, or when you feel steady, you fold from the hips and you try and bring your elbow down to your thigh or to your knee. You move your gaze down in front of you a little bit. Remember those 3 points in the sole of the foot. Focus on your center and your breath. Then the tricky part is to come back up the same way as you came down. So you push into the sole of your foot, you lift from your hip, you come back up, hold it if you can. Then you release. That went all wrong. But my left foot is better than my right foot, everybody. So spread the toes of your right foot. Soften the knee. So arms out, left arm under the right as far as you can. Bend the elbows, the palms are up, so you can get your hand. Focus in front, don't rock. You bend the knee. When you feel grounded and not before, you cross the leg over, you sit down a little bit. Or your right leg's definitely trickier. If you feel steady, you fold from the hip. You fix your gaze. Focus on the breath. Navel to spine, focus on your center. Try and find those 3 points on the sole of the foot. Really, really focus on the breath. Push into the foot, lift from the hip, come up. Hold it if you can. Oh, and then release. I won't lie, that was hard. Right, shake it all about. And then you can lay down again now, everybody. So you're going to come onto your back and just do whatever you need to do to ease into your back. I'll give you some options. You can just lay down and relax. You can do a rolling ball if you'd like to. So hands to the sides and you roll forwards and back. That's quite nice. You can just have the knees bent. You can bring the knees up and have a roll around. Just do whatever you want to do for a few breaths. I mean, a rolling ball is fun, isn't it? Really. Right. And then when you're ready, bring your feet to the floor with bent knees. We're going to come into a bridge. So feet, knees and hips all in line. Palms down by your side. So arms straight by your side, palms down. Breathe naturally. Press into your feet and bring your navel to your spine. Your buttocks lift. Slowly bring your spine up off the floor. When you get to your upper back, push through your chest and see if you can then draw the shoulders underneath you. Don't worry if you can't, but if you can, tuck them in. Maybe you can clasp your fingers together and lengthen the arms. So if you can get the arms done, don't take the weight off the top of the spine. If your knees hurt, edge your feet forward. And then make sure you haven't let go of the thighs. So the thighs are gently working to keep the knees in line with your hips. You want to come down, roll down slowly. So deep breath. Push into your left foot. Take your right leg up in the air and push your heel to the ceiling. So really push into the left foot. Straighten that leg, come down to 45 degrees, point your toes. Breathe. And then bring that foot back down and readjust. So just if it's right for you, left leg up, heel up to the ceiling, really push down into the right foot to lift through the hips. Breathe. Legs stay straight, down to 45 degrees, point your toes. And then you bring that foot back down. So release the arms from underneath you. One vertebrae at a time. You slowly lower yourself back down. Your lower back and then the buttocks touch the floor. Once you're all the way down, bring your knees into your chest. Deep breath in, breathe out, curl up, head to knees, knees towards you. And then you just straighten one leg out, sort of out in the front there. Hold the back of the other thigh And then rock yourself up. To be seated. With both legs out. And then you shuffle forward onto your sitting bones. That's very popular, say bone. You keep your right leg out. Cross your left leg over. Opposite arm. Right arm around the left leg. Left arm in front. Before you do anything, breathe in, lift and lengthen your spine, create space. Breathe out, rotate to your left. Bring your left hand down, either right behind the buttocks on the floor or around your lower back. You're keeping your hand on the floor, just don't kind of lean back and just hang out there. Keep yourself nice and tall to the spine, shoulders down. Gentle turn of your head to look left. We're not trying to twist the neck. We're trying to bring the shoulder and rib cage around. So lengthen, breathing in, release into it, breathing out. Okay, you release the left arm, you carefully unwind back to the centre. Then either place your left foot against the inner thigh. If it's more comfortable, bring it lower down, okay? Then again, shuffle forward. Toes up on the right foot. Breathe in, lift from the hips. Breathe out, lengthen your spine, reach forward, and then relax your arms down to wherever they reach. If the back of the knees having a word, bend it slightly. If you're holding your foot, hold the toes of the ball of the foot, not the heel. That keeps the length in it. Chest up, chin in. So we try not to round and come down, but chest up and go forwards. You breathe in, you lengthen from the hip, reach either across the room or towards your foot. Breathe out, release, and relax down. Every breath, breathe in, lengthen. Breathe out, relax down. And then from your hips, you breathe in, lengthen forward and all the way back up. Breathe out, bring your arms down. So left leg up, right leg over. Opposite arm, so left arm cut. So we stay in front of the knee, keep the shoulder down. Right arm up, breathe in, lengthen the spine. Breathe out, rotate. So you follow your hand to open the chest. Either bring it nice and close behind you or around the lower back. So if we're too far back, we'll lean back and sink into that shoulder. So breathe in, lift and lengthen. Breathe out, drop the shoulders, don't force it around, just soften into it. You want to take it further, we're thinking of trying to take the shoulder and rib cage around. Lengthen up, breathe in. Breathe out, gently release into it. Be aware of your neck. You don't have to turn your head and neck at all if you don't want to. And then release that right arm back around to the centre. Either your foot to your inner thigh or lower down if that is more comfortable. Shuffle to sitting bones. Toes up on the left foot. Breathe in, lift from the hips. Breathe out, lengthen your spine. So go forward, create that space between the vertebrae, then come down. So breathe in, lift the chest, lengthen the spine, reach across the room, but as you do, keep your chin in. So we're not reaching with the chin. Your chin won't help you get any further forward. And then as you breathe out, relax down. Bend the knee a little bit if you need to, if it's not comfortable in the back of the knee. Oh, there's a fly just coming. They come in, but they can't get out, can they? Okay, now from the hips, going to breathe in, lengthen forward, come all the way up. Breathe out, bring your arms around behind you. So if you can have the fingers pointing towards you, do that. If not, have them out to the side. Feet flat to the floor, bent knees. Breathe naturally. Lift your hips up. If it's comfortable, let your head relax back. And then you lower your hips. You carefully lift your head as you come down. Tuck your feet in as close as you can. Wrap your arms around your legs. Tuck your chin in. And then relax your upper body. So you kind of sink back. Then if you can, lift your heels and toes and sink into your tailbone. If you feel steady, close your eyes. So relax the legs, the knees push forward. You're drawing everything inwards, stretching across your back into your shoulders. And then gently release and come into a comfortable sitting position. So if you have got a cushion or something to prop yourself onto, I highly recommend it because you don't have to sit cross-legged. If you're on something, you perch on the front, that will lift and lengthen your spine, take pressure from your hips, and just help you stay nice and cool. You can kneel, you can have legs out, you can lean against the wall, sit on the sofa if you like. So lengthen your spine, just relax the shoulders, drop them down, close your eyes. And then breathing naturally, bring your chin to your chest. And then bring your head to the center. Carefully take your head back to wherever feels good for you, but open your mouth. You open the mouth, take the strain away from the throat and neck. And then carefully back to the center. Turn your head to the right, so chin towards your shoulder. And then to the center and over to the left. And then to the center. Tilt your head to the right, your ear towards your shoulder, both shoulders down, relax. And then bring your chin down towards your right collarbone. And then to the center. Tilt your head to the left, the ear towards the shoulder, right shoulder down and relax. Your chin down towards the left collarbone. And then to the center. Bring your chin to your chest and then just gently ease your shoulders back and down. Keeping your eyes closed, bring your head back to the center, sit tall, relax the shoulders. Bring your fingertips to touch in front of your center, your navel. So palms facing in towards your body to raise the life force. You breathe in, you lift your hands up to your chest, hold your breath, open your arms, keep your breath held. Bring your fingertips to touch in front of your chest. Breathe out as you lower your hands down to your center. You breathe in, draw energy up from the earth. Hold the breath, open your arms, offer and receive energy through the fingertips. Close that circuit, touch the fingertips together. Breathe out, draw that down to your center as you ground yourself, root it in. One more. So you breathe in there. Hold the breath as you open the arm. Draw that energy back in, fingertips touch. Breathe out as you lower the hands back down. And then just rest the hands down and breathe naturally. Either relax forward and down to the floor in front or head on your hands. If it's more comfortable, bring your feet forward with bent knees and then relax down towards your knees. And then whenever you're ready, release. And then make yourselves comfortable and warm for your final relaxation, everybody. Let's try and bring you closer. So into a comfortable lying position. So if you're having the knees bent, turn the toes inwards, so you're pigeon-toed, so that as you relax, your knees fall together. Maybe you want something under the knees, like a pillow or rolled up blanket. And again, either hands on the abdomen or down by your side, away from your body. So taking a few moments to get comfortable. And then when you're ready, some deep breaths, and really feeling that release and that sense of letting go as you breathe out. And then breathe naturally and become aware as a wave of relaxation enters through the soles of your feet and fills up your whole body all the way to the top of your head. Your toes, your feet, and your ankles feel relaxed. Relax your calves, relax your knees, and relax your thighs all the way up to your hips. Making sure that your stomach and chest feel comfortable and relaxed. And if you feel you need to, just gently ease your lower back down towards the floor. And then let go, relax your back and allow your shoulder blades to slide down towards your waist. Relax your shoulders, let them fall away from your ears and down towards the floor. And then relax all the way down the length of your arms to your elbows, to your wrists, and right the way down to your fingertips. Making sure that your neck and head feel comfortable and relaxed as you relax all of the muscles in your face. Your cheek, your jaw, and your tongue in your mouth. And relaxing your eyes and eyelids as they gently close. And then let go, relax your brow, your forehead, and your scalp. Your whole body, from the top of your head down to the tips of your toes, feels completely relaxed. No movement and no tension. Connect with your breath, that gentle, effortless rhythm as you breathe naturally. And just noticing that soft, cool in-breath moving in through your nostrils or your mouth, the back of the throat, right down to the chest, to the lungs, to the heart, and creating that space within the body. A softness within the body and a lightness. And as you breathe out, feel that release, really let go. Notice how the air feels warm as you breathe out. Just allow yourself to sink to the floor. And as you let go, just everything gently realigns itself and slips back into place. And then just imagine a warm, healing light circling around your center, your navel. And you feel that light reflecting around the abdomen and into the lower back. And from there, a continuous spiral of warm, healing light runs up and down the length of your spine. And you feel a warm golden glow across your back, touching your shoulders, around your neck, around your heart. And whenever your mind begins to wander, just come back to your breath and that warm, healing light. And then bring your awareness back to your body, back to the room, being aware of the floor underneath you and the space around you. Be aware of your body and how you feel. And whether you feel any different now to how you did when you first lie down at the start of the class. And again, be aware of your breath. That gentle, effortless rhythm as you breathe naturally. And then just very gently deepen your breath, breathing right down into the abdomen. Slowly breathing out, drawing your navel to your spine. So deepen the breath, don't force the breath. And then once again, just breathe naturally. And then just gently move your fingers, your toes, and anything else you need to move, anything you feel like you need to do. Maybe you want to stretch, bring your knees to your chest or anything else. And then whenever you're ready, just turn onto your right side, take 2 or 3 breaths there. And then in your own time, just come into a comfortable sitting position, closing your eyes and focusing on your breath. And then once you're seated, lengthen your spine. So create that space between the vertebrae. Drop your shoulders, soften your face. Feel rooted and grounded to the earth with the base of your spine and your sitting bone. Connect with your breath one more time and just really notice that sense of stillness, allowing yourself that stillness before you go about your day. And then deepen your breath, feeling energized as you breathe in and really feeling that release and that sense of letting go as you breathe out. And then breathe naturally. With your eyes closed, rub your hands together to get some heat between your palms. And then when you're ready, cup your hands over your eyes. And then as you do, just gently open your eyes. And then take your hands away. And thank you very much, everybody. I just have to... Hang on.